Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to your watch-along for the Champions League. This is going to be massive, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be huge. Newcastle versus Barcelona. We've got other games kicking off as well. Galatasaray have just beaten Liverpool, which is a shock. Shock of all shocks. And I'm absolutely here for it. So that's a big one. Big result. And I don't know what's going to happen in that second leg now, because Galatasaray definitely know how to fight, that's for sure. So Anfield is going to be an absolute movie. We might end up doing that watch along then as well for that game. We'll see what happens. But for the rest of the games, Newcastle, Barcelona, which we're going to be covering at the same time, Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham. And also Atalanta versus Bayern Munich. We'll keep tabs and see what else is happening out there. We won't be watching. But we're going to let a few more of you come in to the stream, as we've got 15 minutes to go, and then we're going to go through the lineups, both for Newcastle, Barcelona. And word on the street is Tottenham's lineup is pretty shocking. I've only read, so we'll pay attention to it. Anyway, there's going to be a big game, because I see a lot of people saying Barcelona are going to win this, Barcelona are going to win this. I don't think it's going to be as easy as that. I really don't. I think Newcastle at home are going to put up one hell of a fight. At the Nou Camp, different story. But tonight, there is a chance, a good chance, I would say, Newcastle win tonight. And it sounds wild, but I'm here for it. So let's wait and see how this one's going to go down. But I love Champions League football, man. This is quality. Oh, actually, my bad. Let's make one adjustment, because there we are. I did the preview for PSG versus Chelsea over for Younes Talks Chelsea. So I've had to change this now. But this is going to be fantastic. Now, shall we get into the lineups? We've got 13 minutes left until kickoff. The lineups are, I've not seen them, by the way, so I'm reacting as I go along. For Newcastle, Ramsdale in goal. Trippier. Lewis Hall, Dan Burn, Malik Thiaw. That's a decent back line. Jacob Ramsey, Tonali, Joe Linton, Elanga, Harvey Barnes, and Osula. Osula's been really trusted at Newcastle, to the point where if Walter Marda is not playing up front, he's not playing in midfield, he's not playing at all. It's pretty bizarre. But I'm surprised Anthony Gordon's on the bench. I have to say, I'm surprised. Yes, Harvey Barnes has had a lot of impact lately. They've gone with Elanga on that right-hand side. I would have thought Gordon would start. But anyway, for Barcelona, Garcia in goal. Cancelo, Araujo, Kubasi and Martin in centre-back. Pedri alongside Mark Burnell. Fermin Lopez in the 10. Lamine Yamal on the right. Rafinha on the left. Lewandowski up front. I mean, on paper, it's a stupid team, isn't it? On paper, it's nuts. When you hear that, yeah? Fermin Lopez in the 10, Lamine Yamal on the right, Rafinha on the left, Lewandowski up front. You're just like flipping out. Who's beating that? But that's, I think Newcastle are going to give them a little bit of the Premier League shock. So let's wait and see. I'm going to be honest. My prediction, Gordon is sick. All right, fair enough. If Gordon's been a bit ill, he's on the bench anyway. Actually, talking about the benches, what are the options? What are the options on the bench? On the bench for Newcastle, again, Nick Pope. Not starting this one. But Nick Pope, Botman, Wissa, Anthony Gordon, Livramento, Jacob Murphy, John Ruddy, Walter Marda, Willock, Murphy, Harris and Neve. For Barcelona, Gavi, Ferran Torres, Marcus Rashford, Casado, Dani Olmo, Garcia, Szczesny, goalkeeper, Bardi, Koshen, Moyano, Font and Marquez. So again, it's a decent bench for Barcelona too. Atletico Madrid, Tottenham. Let's mention this, right? It's a very good point you mentioned there as well, by the way. Real RM. Magpies on the transition. Will Barca really cope? I'm telling you, I think a lot of these Spaniards are looking and going, nah, but he's going to be fine. Yeah? He's going to be fine. Gracias. But no. Listen, it's going to be mad. Yeah, Newcastle are ones to watch. Atletico Madrid, Tottenham. I'm just looking at their form. You can see this. Just look at their form. Look at the Reds. There's 5 losses in a row. I think it's been more. But if we go to Atletico Madrid, Oblak, Pubil, Lenormand, Hanko, Ruggieri at left back, Simeone, Llorente, Cardozo, Lookman, Julian Alvarez, and Griezmann. For Tottenham, Danso, Van der Ven, Romero. He's gone with a back 5 again. What's wrong with this guy? Like, why is Tottenham going to back 5s? It doesn't suit them. It really doesn't. Van der Ven, Danso, Romero, Pedro Porro, Spence at left wing back, Archie Gray and Sarr in midfield, Kolo Muani on the right, Tel on the left, Richarlison up front. It doesn't seem like such a bad team. But I'm guessing if you're a Tottenham fan, you're probably panicking because he's just changed basically the entire system. But then again, did they even have a system to play with? This is the history of the Tottenham. Here's the history of the Tottenham, guys. What can we do? But I'm honestly, look, so Newcastle, Barcelona, I'm going to make a prediction now. Let me know your predictions. Let me know your predictions in the chat. Newcastle, Barcelona, I am going to say, this is going to be mad. And I'm maybe a bit crazy. But I'm going to say Newcastle 2, Barcelona 1. I can't help but think Newcastle will do a madness tonight. Atletico, Tottenham. I'm going to go Atletico 3, Tottenham 1. Let me know your predictions. I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Now, let me just double check something because I also want to clarify to you, this was the case on the last watch along, but let me have a little butchers on here. One sec. Yeah, okay. So there are no super chats for this watch along. So just feel free to put what you want to put into the chat. And I'm going to try my best to pay attention to as much of you as possible, basically. But there's no super chats for this one. On the weekend coming, not only will there be super chats, but let's just say this is going to look different in a great way. We're upgrading things. So keep your eyes on here. Now, yeah, Gordon sick. 4-3 Barcelona, 2-1 Newcastle, 2-2. So all you guys are torn as well. 3-3, 3-2 Newcastle, 2-1 Newcastle, 3-0 Atletico Madrid. Yeah, let me know what you think about the Atletico Madrid and Spurs game too. Wow, flipping 5-0. Amir says 5-0. Bloody hell. 2-2, 4-1 Barca, 4-4. So a lot of you are torn. A lot of you are torn, which is understandable. Because the Champions League can cause many shocks. Just like we've already seen. Galatasaray beat Liverpool 1-0. Unbelievable. Well, it's not really unbelievable, but you get the gist. It's a little bit like, okay, how did that happen then? But Galatasaray are no mugs. Galatasaray are no mugs. I've got a very, very important message, funnily enough, just about what I just mentioned to you about all of this. Yeah, one sec. Bear with me 1 sec again. Apologies, guys. Let me just answer this really quickly. Right, there we are. I completely understand. The second goal being ruled out is nuts. The second goal being ruled out is crazy. Actually, you know what? You've reminded me. You've reminded me. I'm gonna look this up. So beautiful. So I've got a little replay going on here. Yeah, it's not offside at all. Like, at all. But I have to laugh. I have to laugh. Was that, who was that? Was that Konate? Who was that? But the way he fell over, it's so funny. But it's nowhere near offside. It's nowhere near offside. Because at the end of the day, the player who was offside had no involvement. At the end, had no involvement with what the ball was doing or what the actual goal was leading up to. It's not an offside. Realistically, it should be 2-0. Realistically, it should be 2-0. So, yeah, I don't even see it as interference. I really don't. So Liverpool got away with that. Players coming out onto the pitch. Actually, players are on the pitch. We're about to kick off. Right, there we are. So we're about to kick off Newcastle, Barcelona. I'm really looking forward to this. I have to say, I really, really am. I think this is going to be fantastic. Well, I think we're going to get game of the night on at this one, and I only say that because of the intensity that I'm expecting to see from Newcastle. And by the way, yeah, no, look, Galatasaray, Liverpool, back at Anfield, it's going to be a bit of a different story. We know what Liverpool are like. Liverpool, when it comes to Champions League, and having for them to actually go all guns blazing, they somehow just do that. So let me just respond to this as well, because these are important. I can't leave them. Right. Right. One thing to pay attention to, Fermin Lopez and Lamine Yamal are currently both on yellow cards, which means that, Newcastle might try and play that into their favour. If they try and go and play the psychology game with them, they might get them to miss the second leg at the Nou Camp, which would be huge, especially Lamine Yamal. If Newcastle can somehow find a way to get Lamine booked, that would be a flipping godsend. That would be unreal. We're about to kick off. We're up and away. Let the games begin. Right, let me bring this across. Right, we are in for one hell of a fixture here, I reckon. I really think we are. Dan Burn. By the way, I want to point this out. I really do like Dan Burn as a centre-back. I think he's a really good centre-back. Newcastle already showing the intensity here. Free kick to Barcelona. Those high V kits, honestly. I remember when we had at Chelsea the, was it 2006? We had the fluorescent kits and it looked like we were motorway workers. It looked like you would see us in the dark. Well, we were shining lights. Unlucky there from Harvey Barnes to try and close the pass down to the goalkeeper. They've nicked the ball. It's Joe Linton. Go on, Newcastle. I'm fully Geordie today, Hig, by the way, guys. I'm fully Geordie. Fully Geordie. Up the tune. Oh, go on, Elanga. Ball in. Oh, keeper comes out for it. Defender clears it. Little bit of miscommunication there. 0-0. Corner ball, Newcastle after a minute and a half. Good start. Positive start. Look at that. He's almost kicked his keeper in the head. He's got to watch out there. Corner ball to be taken. This is where you want Dan Burn to score. Dan Burn or Theo, I think, are tall lads. And okay, keeper's going to come for it. Oh, he kind of punched it out. It's gone to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, have a day off. Lamine, relax. And they've nicked it off him. They've nicked it off him. That's what I'm talking about. Lamine, welcome to I was going to say welcome to London. Welcome to England. You're not going to get easily past here, mate. No, listen. Which team is more likely to beat Arsenal? Newcastle or Barcelona? I'll tell you now, Newcastle. That's fact. People think, okay, Barcelona. I reckon Arsenal beat Barcelona. I really do. I think they're too disciplined in that aspect. And I think Barcelona, yes, are good. But you can have all the skill in the world. That's not going to get you past Arsenal. You need to have a different level of I think, physicality to get past Arsenal. Newcastle can just overwhelm you. Oh, it's a chance. Oh, it's going to go in. No, it's cleared. Oh, my goodness, cleared off the line pretty much. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? You do this against Arsenal, you're scoring. Barcelona fumbled this corner completely. What in the blue hell was that from the goalkeeper? Poor. He's trying to hold it. He's fumbled it. Garcia needs to do better there. He really needs to do better there. He's almost done a Sanchez. He's almost. Lewis Hall to take the long throw. There we are. Are Barca used to long throws? Probably not. Oh, little flick. Unlucky. It's a positive start for Newcastle. First 4 minutes, setting tones. Look at that. They've won the second ball there. Here comes Elanga. And they've won the ball. Trippier. Elanga. Nice in between the lines. Beautiful little 1-2. Elanga. Man, Newcastle are up for this. I'm telling you, they're up for it. They're up for it. They're up for it. I can already smell. I can smell what the Geordies are cooking. That's poor. That's poor, Lewis Hall. That's poor. Got to need a better touch there, mate. There's Eddie Howe. Done a video on Eddie Howe not long ago on here talking about Voltemada and the midfield experiment, which is actually pretty mental that for this game he actually has options to bring off the bench. Look at that, you know. He's got Gordon there to bring on. He's got Voltemada if he wants to bring him on too. There are options that they can turn to, which I think is what's going to get them across the line here. Newcastle on a game like this are actually really difficult to beat. Let's see. Let's see. Big up to Steve in the chat. How you doing, mate? Younes is Robson and Jerome's biggest fan. Enlighten me. Who's Robson and Jerome? Jerome? Are you talking about... Hang on, what? Steve, you might need to let me know on that. Oh, they're in! They're in! They're in! No way! On the left-hand side, he's cutting in. He's about to lose it. No, he's fumbled it. He's fumbled it. Oh, it's a corner. He had all the space. Osula really should have done better there. Really should have done better. Great, great, great ball from Lewis Hall. The way he went round Lamine Yamal. Was that Lamine Yamal? I think it was. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful from Lewis Hall. Made in Cobham, by the way. Yeah, can I just say that? Yeah? Why the hell did we get rid? Anyway, Osula had the chance to just keep going, and he kind of panicked, I guess. He wanted to play it safe, like many modern-day footballers. But corner ball Newcastle. Very positive start for Newcastle. Very positive. Corner ball, straight to the goalkeeper. There we are. That's what we want. I had it down as the Chelsea lights. Ball up the pitch. Trying to find Lewandowski. Is Lewandowski playing with a mask? He is. Yeah, he is. Wow, it's raining. Breaking news, guys. It's raining in Dubai. It's nice. I feel at home. Right, Dan Burn, Lewis Hall. Over the top. He's in. Is he offside? He's not offside. Harvey Barnes, Harvey Barnes, Harvey Barnes, Harvey Barnes. Block, shoot, Tonali. Oh, you're offside. Elanga's offside. This is a great start. Oh, there is an offside. There is an offside. Okay, there is an offside. Harvey Barnes was offside. Right, Kubasi. Barcelona's turn to have some of the ball. We've not really seen him have the ball while he's offside. Lewandowski's got so much technical ability. And even at his age, he's still moving on. How old is Lewandowski now? I swear is he 37 or something? He must be like super old now. Let me look this up. Lewandowski. $37. I got that absolutely spot on. 37 years old. He moves like he's still 28, I'll be honest. Atletico Madrid have scored against Tottenham. Are we doing this again, guys? Are we doing this again? Yeah, we just had the watch-along where we had the best watch-along of our lives, right? Crystal Palace beating them 3-1. Are we doing this again? It's raining in Spain too. Atletico have gone 1-0 up. Llorente with a Julian Alvarez assist. I told you, I'm going... I said 3-1. I might want to take that one off. Tottenham don't deserve it. It's only Premier League leverage. I'm only giving them Premier League leverage, I swear. If it wasn't for that, they wouldn't even cross my mind in terms of ones that are going to get a result or even a goal. But yeah, Atletico are 1-0 up. We want more. We want more, Atletico. We want more. Bring more, mate. Bring more. Free kick to Newcastle. Tonali's over it with Lewis Hall. I think they're going to lump this one into the box because that is what you do in the Prem. Ball over the top. Into Elanga. Ooh, unlucky. Newcastle are the better team so far. Better team. Nah, trust me. On a footballing level, I've not fumbled choosing this game instead. Because with this, we're actually going to get a proper match. With Spurs, we've already had one Spurs mud, and I don't want this to become a Spurs mudding channel. We'll take advantage where we can, but yeah. Newcastle, Barcelona, without a doubt, is the bigger game. Atletico are definitely going to beat Spurs. Definitely. With this, we genuinely can't call it. And in fact, I'm actually saying there's going to be a shock. Harvey Barnes, again, is offside. And he is offside, lads. I can see some fans complaining. Don't complain. He was offside. Correct decision. Here's going to be the confirmation of it. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was on. Sorry, lads. Sorry, lads. I take it back. I take it back. Oh, there's been a goal. There's been a goal. Bayern Munich are 1-0 up. Not surprised. Stanisic gets the goal for Bayern Munich 12 minutes in against Atalanta away from home. Over in Italy, 1-0 Bayern Munich. I'm expecting Bayern Munich to go through as well. Was it a Vicario Howler? I need to see this. I need to see this. Okay. Let's go to X. And we'll do it on here so I can show you guys as well, just about, because I don't want to get copyrighted. Why is it that I type in Vicario and I've got Vicario distribution that's been searched by people here? What's that about? There was a stat before this game. Despite Spurs' poor domestic form, Guglielmo Vicario has the most clean sheets of any goalkeeper in the Champions League this season. 8 matches, 6 clean sheets. How mad is that, eh? Oh no, it's Kinski. It's not Vicario, it's Kinski, isn't it? Okay, let's look up Kinski. What's Kinski done? Oh, here we go. What's he done? Oh my God. What has he done? That's a proper Sanchez howler, that, isn't it? It just is, except kind of worse. Okay. Why is it not Vicario? Why is Kinski playing instead? Yeah, it's mad. I didn't even pay attention to the goalkeeper because I just had it as a given. Spencer's already on a yellow card. Why is Vicario on the bench? Yeah, he's on the bench. Why is Kinski starting this game? Unbelievable. Ball in to Lamine Yamal. Crazy, crazy, crazy scenes. Good defending from the Toon. Release, Joe Linton, release. Bloody hell. He actually got it through. Fair play. Good ball. Ball over the top. Run. Run, Harvey, run. He's bloody done it. And he's done it. Newcastle are in. Elanga! Good defending. Out for a corner. Newcastle are on one. Absolutely on one. Class. Younes Robson and Jerome were the 90s pop duo actors from Newcastle. OG pre-runners to and Deck. Oh, okay, fair enough. I didn't catch them. So I remember as a kid, I started watching Ant and Dec just as Ant and Dec started. So if you remember, if you guys remember SMTV, that's where Ant and Dec started that was their big break with Cat Dealey. That was Saturday television for me, locked in every Saturday morning. Without question. 9:25, ITV, SMTV. and Atletico and Dec and Dec were there. So I didn't catch Robson and Jerome, Steve. Sorry about that. I'll look them up. Tonali, ball in, corner. Someone's dropped in the box here. And it's cleared. Barcelona, for 15 minutes, have done absolutely nothing. I say that. They're probably going to score now. Here's Lamine Yamal. Oh, no, sorry, Rafinha. He's tried to give it over to Lamine. It's not worked. Newcastle now on the break. Newcastle, here's Elanga. Joe Linton. Over to the right. Use your head. There you are. Good boy. Oh, mate, they're moving the ball brilliantly. Osula, cut inside. Osula. Tonali. Turn. Through. Yes! Oh my God, he's in! Newcastle doing exactly what I'm telling them to do! Oh, what a save! What a save! Oh, that was going bottom corner, Elanga. That was a beautiful save from Garcia. He saved their skin there. But Newcastle are moving the ball beautifully, and Elanga was onside. They are smashing this. Beautiful. He placed that really well, to be fair to Elanga as well. He couldn't have done better there, unless he went top bins. Unreal. Corner ball again. No way is it 2-0 Atletico. Hang on, why is it not a corner? Don't tell me they said offside. It wasn't offside. No, I'm sorry. I've got to do this. I'm sorry. I got to have 2 games on. There's no way I'm missing this any longer. That's it. I've been sold. I'm sold. I'm absolutely sold. I'm going to get 2 games on. This is... they're going to get battered. Oh, I love this game. Right, let me... Right. I now have both games. It is 2-0. Tottenham. It's 2-0. I love this. If you guys want, I'm going to show you this. Yeah, I'm going to show you this because this is... There we are. That's what I've got right now. Oh no! He's lost it! It's 3-0! This goalkeeper! No. This goalkeeper has been sent. This goalkeeper is an agent. He's an agent. He's a double agent, this guy. No, there's no way. It's 3-0 Atletico Madrid. This goalkeeper isn't real. He's on the payroll. There's no way that this guy is Tottenham through and through. He's been sent to kill them from the inside, just like Conor Gallagher has someone. Look at this. Pass back to Kinski. Look at that. Oh my God. He has single-handedly eliminated Tottenham from the Champions League by himself. This guy, listen, I'd be tearing up his contract right now. If I'm Tottenham, he is getting sold in the next 5 minutes for a packet of crisps and nothing more. There is no way, absolutely no way. No way is he getting subbed. He's getting subbed. He's getting subbed. Oh, my God. I feel bad. I feel bad for the geezer. I really do. I really do. What is going on? What is going on? You can't write this. That's not just stinker and hooked. That's suicide and hooked. Absolute suicide and hooked. Unbelievable. Vicario is now on. Kinski's going straight down the tunnel. This guy is going to retire from football. This guy is probably going to end it all tonight. Unbelievable. Oh, mate. That's like I've said, that's not just stinker and hooked. That is, we might not see him again. We might not see him again. No. That's worse. It's worse than Karius. That is worse than Karius, without question. Because at least with Karius, and yes, it was a high-stakes game, but at least with Karius, we saw things before. Like, we saw things with Karius beforehand that told us there's a decent keeper there, and then he had the stinker of all stinkers, and then we just never saw him again. This guy, someone tell me who Kinski is, bruv. Someone tell me who is Kinski. I've never seen him in my life, right? Then he does that for 15 minutes and says, see you later, lads, I'm out. We probably won't see him ever again. That is the most fantastic cameo I think I've ever seen from a player. Ever. It's just amazing. Oh, no. Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm just realizing this now. Without question, yeah? Without question. Who's the gaffer now? Flipping forgot his name. Igor Tudor. Tudor's going to get demolished for that. Demolished for not starting Vicario in this game. Kinski, I feel bad for him. I actually feel really bad for him. That's like, as a professional footballer, embarrassed isn't the word. Embarrassed really isn't the word. But I'm also sorry, man. You're playing at this level. You can't do that. Like, you actually can't do that. Like, he was responsible there for at least 2 of the goals. The first and the third was up to him. It was his mistake. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. Couldn't write it. Absolutely couldn't write it. Humiliated, yeah. Humiliated. As long as Spurs get relegated and lose in the ECL, it'll be a good season. Mate, they're done. They're not sticking around now. I think Kinski has made sure of that. Bayern Munich 2-0 up as we were in the midst of all of that. Unreal. Absolutely unreal scenes. Can't write it. My prediction's already kind of come in. I said 3. 20 minutes, we've already made it. Do you know what I mean? It's a corner ball over there for Atletico Madrid. Meanwhile, Newcastle passing the ball along the back line, still playing better than Barcelona here, still 0-0. Griezmann to take the corner. Ball in. Oh. Expressions, I'm sure, is doing record numbers, because, oh, there's a goal at Bayern Munich. It's 3-0 Bayern Munich. Yeah, Atalanta are out as well. See you later. They're toast. Elise with the second goal. Gnabry with the third. So the only game where we got no goals is Newcastle-Barcelona. I think that tells you everything you need to know. Newcastle are actually serious. You know? They're actually serious. This is unbelievable. Unflipping believable. Tottenham are getting battered, as usual, everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered Everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Kinski, though, I feel for the guy. I really do. I actually do. Oh, just wide. Go! It's 4! It's 4! It's 4-0. 21 coming to 22 minutes. It's 4-0. And not even Vicario can stop this one now. Tudor's telling them to calm down. You can't be serious. Brother, what calm are you asking for 4-0, bruv? You're 4-0 down. What do you mean calm? This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Tottenham are getting absolutely massacred. Massacred, guys. Massacred. Diego Simeone is in dreamland right now. Dreamland. Ball into the box. What's that? Oh. Oh, yeah, that's in. That's very much in. Oh, yeah, it's a goal. So Vicario with the initial save, which is it's a good reflex, to be fair. It's his own defender as well. It's his own defender. And then, yeah, that's a goal. That's a goal. Who scored that? Lenormand with the goal. It's his. 4-0. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Someone check on expressions. Is he alive? I hope he's okay. I really hope he's all right. This is an absolute battering. An absolute capitulation of all capitulations. It's 4-0. It's 22 minutes. What's the score going to finish? 10? Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The Tottenham fans already begun to go home. Listen, I can't lie. If I was a Tottenham fan right now, without question, I'm leaving the ground and I'm hitting the town of Madrid. I'm going into Madrid, bruv. I'm going to go and spend my night elsewhere. Like, look, if you've gone to Madrid, you might as well go and enjoy the city. I'll forget about football. I came to pay a ticket. I would leave the ground. I don't know. I've never been to Madrid, so I don't know. Have they got a metro system? Take a taxi. Screw it. Take a taxi to the city centre and go and live up Madrid. Yeah, I'll go to the tourist spots and go to eat at a restaurant or something. Like I would legitimately just leave. Bruv, it's 4-0 after 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean? What more is left? You're cooked. You're finished. Madrid has an underground, yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. So, yeah, I'd go on the underground and I'd go live it up. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. They're getting absolutely killed. Meanwhile, Newcastle, Barcelona, still 0-0. Still 0-0, and Newcastle still holding it down pretty well. Oh, Tottenham have a chance here. It's Richarlison. It's still Richarlison. There it is. No way. It's 4-1. It's Pedro Porro. I told you they'd score one. Yeah, I got that right. I did predict 3-1. Look at the Tottenham fans jumping up and down. Have some shame. Have some shame. If I was getting battered after 20 minutes and my team scored, yeah? Imagine Chelsea went to Atletico and it's 4-1. 4-0 after 20 minutes. And then João Pedro scores one. I ain't moving. Not even a bit of me is going to move. I wouldn't even move at 2. I'd start to move at 3. That's it. That's it. It's a good goal from Pedro Porro, to be fair. It's a good goal. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Who would have thought it? Who legitimately would have thought it? Getting absolutely killed. Still 3-0 Bayern Munich over at Atalanta. Newcastle still trying to find a goal. They have been making their way through pretty well. Oh, Joe Linton's got to do better there. There's Conor Gallagher against his old team. Is he going to come on and try and do something? He's not going to make much of a difference, I'll tell you that now. Here come Newcastle. Go on, mate. Go on, look at that. Look at that. On the left, that's poor into Harvey Barnes holding his back. Don't know, mate. You're not carrying the club. Relax. Atletico are in again through the middle. Good interception. Very good interception. What kind of pass into Kolo Muani is that? Actually, he's bloody won it. He's bloody won it. That's a free kick, isn't it? Well done, Kolo Muani there. Fair play. Oh. Joe Linton. Oh, no. Free kick Barcelona. Just as I thought they were going to score. Is there anything in that? Yeah, it's a foul. That's a foul. Joe Linton, relax, mate. It's a foul. You did bring him down. Free kick Tottenham. Can they actually do something for this? Imagine somehow, it won't happen. You can bet a house. But imagine somehow Tottenham made a comeback. Again, I say imagine because that's all you can really do. It won't happen. So. Ball in. Save. Free kick, Atletico Madrid. We're not far from half-time now. 15 minutes to go. There's the goal confirmation that it went over the line. Sam Allardyce to Spurs, yeah? I don't think Sam Allardyce will show up, if I'm honest. I think he's at Cheltenham right now, is he? I know Harry Redknapp is. Pochettino, if I'm not mistaken, is at the ground. I think Pochettino is at the stadium. He was on a plane with Tottenham fans. And they were singing his name, and he did, react to it, and he smiled at them and said hi and all of that. So I think Pochettino is very much in the frame to take over in the summer. But the problem is, if they get relegated, I don't think Pochettino would want a job in the Championship, I'll be honest. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. No super chats for tonight. No, there isn't. I'm afraid it's still not been activated. I'm waiting on flipping YouTube to sort their, what out. It will be for the next game. So, the weekend, we'll be here for the weekend as well. It will be on. As well as a different look on here, which is going to be fantastic. A big upgrade coming. So you're going to like it. So for the next stream that we do on here, actually, yeah, because tomorrow we're doing the Chelsea game. So for the weekend, we're going to have big upgrades on here and super chats also included. So looking forward to it. Good tackle, Dan Burn. That's what we're talking about. Joe Linton over to Barnes. Newcastle are without question the better team here. Without question. They should be 1-0 up. Poor Kinski. They're showing the replay of him getting subbed off. Poor Kinski. I feel bad for him. I just know right now he's probably crying. I'm not even kidding. He's probably in the dressing room crying his eyes out right now, without question. Because it's not just about one game. His professional career could be ruined. Like, I'm not even kidding. His career might be done. Like, at the top level of where he maybe aspires to be, I don't think anyone's going to give him a chance now. He might find something in the Championship at this rate, or I don't know. So, I feel bad for the geezer, but you can't be making blunders like that. You just can't. Not just once, twice. Like, you can't. Igor Tudor taking him off in the way that he did, though. That's like public humiliation. Do you know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't have taken him off. You're 4-0 down. What is that going to do? You're 4-0 down. You're stuffed. So I would, at least in a situation like that, I wouldn't want to publicly humiliate him. I would take him off at half-time and then get the club to release something to the public and say he picked up an injury, or I don't know. Like, he wasn't feeling comfortable. He wasn't focused. I don't know, something. But you're toast. You're absolutely toast. Tottenham are knocked out. Without question, they're gone. There's no way they're going to be able to get 3 or 4 goals past Atletico Madrid, even at home. No way. It's not happening. So they can forget it. Actually, they're in again. They're in again. That's a save from Vicario, to be fair. So actually, to be fair, some people might argue and say if that was Kinski, it would have been 5. So, yeah, you know. About Roman, that's not true. That's not true. I don't know where you heard that. But no. He's not been allowed back in. And there's no way the British court will rule in his favour. Absolutely no chance. And Atletico nearly getting a 5th. I'd love for that to happen, by the way. It just won't. So Atletico 4, Tottenham 1, Newcastle 0, Barcelona 0, Trippier getting a little bit of treatment here. He's all right. I think he's just maybe overextended his groin a little bit, but I think he's fine. Yeah, he slipped and he must have, yeah, ouch. Especially at his age, that's, you know, you don't want to pull muscles in that way. Yeah, he's kind of overextended his groin. That's one to watch. Trippier might have to come off at some point because of that, if it's not, unless he's all right, of course. Corner ball, Tottenham. Can they get a second? I wonder. I don't think so, but I wonder. By the way, Atletico Stadium, I mean, look at that. They've got the scoreboard literally like, and blended in as like an LED sort of screen that goes around the entire stadium. Flipping hell. Quality. Oh, nice ball in behind. Fantastic. Elanga coming into the box. Oh, nearly the tap-in. It's gone over. Unlucky. Asula with the, not Asula. Elanga with the ball in. Asula tried to reach. I think did reach. No, he just missed it. He just missed it. His foot was a little bit too low as well. Newcastle getting closer and closer. They are. Corner ball, Tottenham. And great, I've had an interruption. Ball in for Newcastle. No one on the end of that. Oh, player down in the box. Oh, they hit the post. Romero hitting the post on the outside of the post, to be fair. There's not much of a goal threat. But Van de Ven's gone down. At the same time, Lewis Hall is down over for Newcastle. Poor expressions. Poor expressions. Lewis Hall, go on, lad. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Lewis Hall's taking on 3 of them. It's won the throw. Fair play, Lewis Hall. I can absolutely say, without question, Lamine Yamal has done completely nothing in 40 minutes of football. Then again, neither has Rafinha, neither has Lewandowski. Like, there's nothing. Newcastle have not allowed them to play at all. They are completely dominating the ball, dominating the tempo, dominating control, and they're bopping it around Barcelona for pretty much fun at good portions of this. Still not scored, though. And this is the one problem. Newcastle need to capitalise. If they don't, Barcelona can just one chance punish them. But they're stretching the play here beautifully. Lewis Hall's bottled that control. But Newcastle are playing really, really well. Oh, little 1-2 here for Atletico. Is that going to be a free kick? No, referee waves play on. On the brink of half-time, 42 minutes. The Geordies are getting wound up because Barcelona are taking forever to take this free kick. They're just slowing the game down. Unbelievable. Is Van de Ven in trouble again? What's the referee doing here? Imagine Van de Ven gets sent off again. Imagine. He's telling Simeone to calm down. And he's telling his staff to calm down. Simeone's such a flipping, honestly. He's just like, yeah, don't, I'll tell him to shut up. It's fine. That's a red! Ref! How is that not gone to VAR? How? That was studs. He's done it again. That was studs. Tell me in the chat. That was studs. How has VAR not looked at that? He went studs straight into his leg. I'm shocked. It's not even a free kick. Like, not even a yellow. They just ignored it. Can we just start breaking legs then? Is that the case? Because if that's the case, boy, we're going to thrive tomorrow. We're going to do great. If red cards are not being given, Chelsea are going to literally cake all over PSG tomorrow. We're going to look forward to that. Danso's also taken a player out here. That's more yellow challenge. But I don't understand how that wasn't a red. Baffling. Baffling. Barcelona now seeing some of the ball over at the Newcastle game. Can they end the half with something? Because Barcelona have not been in it whatsoever. If we go to the stats, I'm not sure that's accurate. 56% possession for Barcelona. I don't know where they got that from. I'll be honest. See, now that's a good tackle from Pedro Porro. That's a quality tackle from Pedro Porro. Ilanga's gone down here in the box. He's saying no. Is he telling the ref it's not a penalty? Because why would you do that? Unless he's going down the Robbie Fowler route. If you know, you know. Robbie Fowler back in the day, who was given a penalty, went over to the ref and told him, no, he didn't touch me. And then the referee overturned the decision on the spot. Atletico are in here. They're in. They're in. Can they get a fifth? On the edge. Oh, to the left. Oh, has to be. Has to be. How have you missed? How have you missed? Oh, no, that should have been 5. Lorente, how have you missed? Should have been 5. Easily should have been 5. Meanwhile, Newcastle corner. Oh! Gone up with the goalkeeper. Referee gives a free kick. He gives a free kick for that. Doesn't give a flipping free kick for... actually, no, sorry, wrong game. Tottenham, red card, not Newcastle. What am I doing? How has he missed that? Absolute sitter. It's an absolute sitter. Was that wide or was that a block? It was wide. How has he hit that wide? How? Good defending. Good defending. Right, it's at Newcastle. It's half-time. 0-0. Over at Tottenham, we've still got 2 minutes to play, plus stoppage time. So we're going to focus on this until the half ends. Can Tottenham get something else? Something, you know, just a tiny bit. At 4-1 down. Atletico already blitzed my prediction in 20 minutes. That's me giving Tottenham too much credit. Me saying they're going to get battered was giving them too much credit. How about that? Doesn't normally happen that way, does it? Long throw for Tottenham. All the English teams are doing it. Do you realise? All the English teams are going for long throws. No one else does it. Or can Atletico get a fifth? You know what will be mad? What will be poetic is if Tottenham went down to 10 men. If Tottenham somehow got someone sent off, that would be cinema. Absolute cinema. You know? I didn't think we'd be at a point where we would be, like, literally drooling at the fact of we all want to watch Tottenham content now. We're all looking up not just expressions. Have all of you seen the TalkSport stuff with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy? And O'Hara had to get up and leave because Cundy was winding him up. Like, the Tottenham banter has reached all-time highs, and I never thought we would really pay much attention to that, but here we are. Tottenham getting killed in the Champions League, about to get relegated in the Premier League. I mean, what's left? You know? Oi, take a look at those sandwiches being made. Go on, look at the Atletico go. What was that? Is that ham? This guy's making up a whole meal. He's literally got 4 sandwiches lined up. Fair play, to be fair. I'd rather that than eat in the concourse. Depending. But normally I don't. It's too expensive. It's ridiculous. Pay like £9 for a pie. Like, relax. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather just go to Greg's. Free kick Tottenham, ball into the box. Keeper's going to come out. Oh, Black, you know what to do? He lets it go out. Terrible, terrible ball. 2 minutes of added time, 30 seconds to go. Oh, we're going to have a great night tonight. We really are. I hope we can say the same for tomorrow. I hope we can. 4 sandwiches equals 4. You're probably not even wrong. That's probably why he's done it. You know, he probably knew. He probably knew. He's like, I'm going to bring a few baguettes with me because I know we're going to score loads. See how much it's going to be. And for however many goals we score, I'm going to make as many sandwiches. How's that? Half time? I can't believe I'm saying this. But at half time, it's Atletico Madrid 4, Tottenham 1. So we've got, right now, the scores as they stand at half time. Atalanta 0, Bayern Munich 3. They're going through. Atletico Madrid 4, Tottenham 1. This is the history of the Tottenham. Newcastle United 0, Barcelona 0. And tomorrow, Bayer Leverkusen Arsenal is the first game. And then Bodo Glimt Sporting, Paris Saint-Germain Chelsea, Real Madrid Man City. Now, on tomorrow's watch-along, over on Younes Talks Chelsea, we will be doing PSG Chelsea, of course. We will keep up to date and see what's going on at Real Madrid Manchester City as well, because we have to. It's just too big of a game to ignore. But I think the talking point here, the talking point at half-time, well, there's two. One is Newcastle have been absolutely brilliant, but they've got nothing to show for it. But they've been absolutely brilliant, and they've been the better team, without question. If we go to the stats, I think that should back it up. We've got Tottenham that have had 2 shots on target, 1 shot off target. Barcelona have had 1 shot on target, 2 shots off target. Possession is basically shared, Barcelona with the edge. 6 corner balls to 3. More fouls, 1 yellow card. And overall, Newcastle have just had much more urgency about them, which is kind of what I expected. But no goals to show for it. On the other hand, Kinski. I'm going to actually try and go back and take a look at these mistakes in a bit of detail, because I have to. It's just absolutely ridiculous what we've witnessed and what we've seen. Just having a look. Gonna look up Kinski again. Oh man, there's a video of him. There's a video of Kinski just coming off the pitch, and I mean, heading straight down the tunnel. Gotta feel bad for him. Just have to feel bad for him. But hang on, is there any way that we can see the flipping mistakes? It's not letting me. Bleeding cop. Actually, no, here they are. Being doing it for me. Fantastic. So it's a shocking first pass for them to go 1-0 down. It's just really, really bad distribution, look. He slipped as well. He slipped. Oh man, he slipped. He wanted to go long. Yeah, he wanted to go long and he slipped. To be fair, that's... I feel bad. Oh, poor lad. That first goal, yeah. It's a slip. Now, what happened after that, if they're going to come to it, I'll wait on them to show me the other goals. They're just showing every single angle of the first goal. We'll get to the second goal. See, he apologized for that first one, right? He did say sorry, and he looked like he was fine. Even in terms of his face, he looked like he was all right. Here's the second goal. Ball over the top. It's just really bad defending, by the way. Like shocking defending. That's got nothing to do with Kinski. Nothing to do with Kinski. There's nothing he can do for the second goal. Absolutely nothing. That's just, the entire back line is a joke. So Spence got cooked. That Danso cooked. Van de Ven on his backside. No, it wasn't Danso, sorry. Who was that? But the whole back line, you've all just disintegrated. Absolutely disintegrated. It's Sarr. So, of course, Griezmann is going to do what Griezmann does, and you ain't got a chance. So that's just really bad defending from Tottenham by every single player. Second goal, official. Nothing to do with Kinski. We're going to get to the third goal in a bit. So, this is just capitulation here. It's an absolute capitulation. Tottenham are so bad. Like, they're really bad. Really bad. Like, they were bad before. Like, they are pants now. Like, really. And then here we go. Here's the third goal. So again, it's the back line. Back line with that stupid press. And okay. That's on Kinski. That's on Kinski. Poor guy. Technically, he made one mistake today. Technically. And it's the third goal. But even the third goal, look at the way that they're going back. Kinski, I don't know who he was trying to pass to there, and he's bottled it. He's just completely bottled it hard. I mean, oh my goodness. Look at Romero. He wants to literally throw himself off a bridge. I don't know, like, what are you trying to do there? What are you trying to do? Is Kinski left-footed? That's what I want to know. I'm going to check this out right now. Let me check. Kinski. No, he's not. He's right-footed. He's right-footed. Why are you doing that with your weaker foot? Why? Why? The ball is coming across you. You're at a liability. Use your right foot. Just use your right foot or take a touch and pass. Like, it's really risky business. If you're not, like, if that was coming across his right foot, different story. You've got control of your right foot. With your left, anything can happen, man. But technically, to be fair to Kinski, the third goal was the only one that was really his mistake. The first goal, he genuinely slipped. Like, you go back and look at it, the guy slipped. There's sometimes you can't do anything about that. The third goal, completely Kinski. And I think why that's really damaging is because that was the third goal. That's kind of the goal that's killed the tie. And I think he's already looking at the bench. Yeah, he's looking at the bench and he can see Vicario's getting ready and he's just like, oh, that's his heartbreak. You can see the heartbreak on his face. Oh, man, I feel bad for him. Alvarez, though, by the way. Quality. And then here's the fourth. So the fourth with Vicario already on the pitch is just, it's gone across the line, basically. It's a great ball in. It's a poor header from Sarr. Again, Sarr has been pants. Sarr has been pants in every single way. What are you trying to head there, bruv? Like, if it wasn't for Vicario, that would have been a Sarr own goal, And a great header at that as well. If we're talking about a really good finish, that's a really good finish. Do you know what I mean? So Sarr had no business trying to do that. And Vicario makes a save, but it's from behind the line. Look at that. Unbelievable. And again, it was Vicario who stuck a leg out to try and keep it out with a really good reflex. Wasn't enough though. Ah man, what's Expression saying? So we look up. So we let's visit Expressions. Let's see, how is he? He must be hating life. Like, oh my God. Let's have a look. You know what? I'm going to show him some love. I'm going to like his video. There we are.
Too many, fam.
KSI left him a super chat.
Oh, here we go, it's back.
No way. KSI gave him 100 quid. He's like, Tottenham are more embarrassing than your inside performers. No way has KSI told him that. Unbelievable. KSI with another one. KSI's...
Sending me money, KSI. Stop it, blood. Stop it, blood. Man, just like... Fam, I swear down.
KSI gave him 200 quid to say Dagenham and Redbridge are better than Tottenham. Hey, here's something, yeah? Dagenham and Redbridge will get into the Premier League before Tottenham get promoted again. How's that? Dagenham and Redbridge will get to the Prem before Tottenham return. One thing that I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, yeah? Expressions is going to make a killing tonight. An absolute killing. Look, the fact he's already pocketed 300 quid from KSI alone. This is going to be a game where I think he pockets maybe over £1,000. Easily. Maybe 2. It's not even a debate. It's not even a debate. But the banter is mad. Dagenham and Redbridge, let me know in the chat. Do you think Dagenham and Redbridge will make it to the Prem before Tottenham get promoted again? Oh. Okay, great. We're getting a missile alert. So, sweet. Cheers. Immediately seek a safe place. Don't worry, I am in a safe place. I'm with 450 people watching Champions League. So it's all good. It's all good. No spamming, please. No spamming. Irrespective of that. Thank you very much, Steve. Qiyam is already going to be sorted. Don't worry. Again, none of that, please. Thank you very much. Unbelievable scenes. But you know what's mad? And I'm going to ask you guys now. Let me know. Oh, Steve, you're going to be at the Parc des Princes tomorrow. Me and the lads have tickets for PSG games, so we'll be absent from the stream. No problem, Steve. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Let me know in the chat, what do you think the final score is going to be for the Tottenham game? I'd love to know. I have to look at the flipping Newcastle game. Yeah, we've restarted there. We weren't even paying attention. Bloody hell. So we have returned for the Newcastle game. Man said 10-1. 10-1, 5-1, 7-3, 7-1, 6-2, 5-1. Oh my God. Six 1, 10-1, 5-1. I'm going with 6. I'm going with 6. Right. Also, do let me have a little butchers on what is going on over here, because we did just get an alert. Okay, we got an alert and planes are still coming in, so must not be much of an issue. I think things are okay. This tends to happen anyway. Ball in. Oh, Elanga with the shot. Unlucky. Oh, so... Okay, yeah, so we all got an alert, but it's Abu Dhabi that's being hit at the moment. So that is why. So we're good over here, but they're not. Right, see what happens. Newcastle need to score. And I believe if Newcastle score, then they'll go on and get a second. Like I said, I predicted 2-1. I am going to stick with that. Yes, we are safe. We are safe. Don't worry. It sounds mad, but after now, what is it, 10 days since this whole thing kicked off, we know the situation and we know what's going on. Civilian infrastructure is not getting hit over here properly, unless someone in particular is being targeted. But it's mainly just US bases, oil refineries, that's it. Apartment blocks and all that, no one's getting smashed up to bits. They're not doing that. So we're calm. Plus, the interceptions here in the UAE are the best. Out of everyone that's been hit, the UAE's been hit the most, but has been the most protected. Like, they intercept for fun. Like, it's crazy. So we're all good. Over here, we're actually good. We're actually good. This is why life is pretty much normal. So happy days. Where things can go, the only problem that we have is the uncertainty. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. Like, God knows. Like, where is this all going? Much like no one in the world right now knows. So that's the only problem. Apart from that, we're good. But if it came to it, God forbid, but if it ever came to it, there'd be evacuations, we'd be out of here, see you later. But for now, we're all good, so we're fine. No need to worry. It's actually been relatively safe. Got to keep up to date with this one because it looks like things are going down over there. As Barcelona are trying to see a little bit more of the ball. Right. Elsewhere, so we've got Conor Gallagher did come on, by the way, with Solanke as well, which is funny that both of them are from Cobham. So Solanke and Gallagher, both of them. It's 4-0 Bayern Munich. It's Jackson! Jackson has scored for Bayern Munich. Fantastic. Can they now buy him for 60 million, please? Please. But Jackson has scored for Bayern Munich. That's it. Bayern Munich are in the they're in the quarterfinal. Easy. Very, very easy. So are Atletico Madrid at this rate. And Newcastle are the only ones. Newcastle, come on, boys. Come on. Wake up, lads. Up the Geordies. We need. I'm going to be focusing mainly now on Newcastle because Tottenham have just been battered as usual everywhere they go. So I'm going to be focusing on Newcastle to see if they can do a job against Barcelona because they have played really well, but there's nothing to really show for it at the moment. So let's see. Let's have a look. Well done from Joe Linton. Joe Linton's had a very good game so far. I've just read that Marina Granovskaya apparently has had several football-related proposals, but she's not given it any time yet. Interesting. Imagine that. Ball in behind, go on! There's no, why are you touching it with your right foot like that? It's a shocking shot, mate. That's a shocking attempt, Osula. Osula's got to do better there. He really has to do better there. Instead of he dragged the ball as he went to control it. It's a fantastic through ball here from Lewis Hall. Osula picks out the run very well as well. Very, very well. Instead of, why is he dragging the ball away from goal? He sort of let it come across his path, shield the defender, run towards goal. You'd be in. Instead, he takes it on the outside, drives with it, has to hit it with his left foot, sends it to Rosette. Unbelievable. Osula, got to do better. Got to do better, Osula. That should have been 1-0 Newcastle. Not good enough. Trippier. Oh, nice little dummy from Elanga. Go on, Elanga. He's in. He's in. Look across. Look across. Look across. Look across. Oh, no. It's good goalkeeping. It's good goalkeeping, but he was late. Elanga was late with that. They're getting closer and closer and closer. So scores have remained the same for the first 10, 15 minutes of the second half. Still 4-1 Atletico Madrid, still 0-0. Elanga should have passed it there. The one touch before he actually went and hit it, he should have hit it across. Allowed the goalkeeper to have time to come out. And Newcastle were on it again. Again! Ball in behind. Barcelona are so open defensively. What's wrong with them? So open. They're very, very susceptible to a through ball. Very susceptible. We're not watching the Tottenham capitulation because we've seen enough over there. That's it. Tottenham are already capitulated. It's done. Newcastle, Barcelona is 0-0 in a tie, but Newcastle are playing better than them by a mile and a half, but they're not capitalising, and I want Newcastle to win. So we got, he's giving it away. Here we go. Newcastle in again. They're in again. Elanga, don't bottle this. Don't bottle this. Elanga. Good defending. Good defending. Oh, cheeky. Was that Fermin Lopez? Was that Fermin Lopez? Who was that? Yeah, it was Fermin Lopez. Oh. Saw the player coming to him, dink over the top, took the ball and left him in the dust. Here's Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall with the ball across. That's more like it, but it's overhit. It's overhit. Lewis Hall was having a fantastic game as well. If there's players here that I have to pick out, Lewis Hall, Joe Linton, Elanga, Harvey Barnes to an extent, playing beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. Oh my God, it's 5. It's 5-1. I'm gonna hang on. Let me see this. It's 5-1. I'm about to. Oh, it's a beautiful touch. It's a beautiful touch to Alvarez, who's in, and Alvarez beautifully placed bottom corner. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Tottenham knocked out of the Champions League. Game, set, and match. Atletico can play the academy in the second leg and they'll still get through. They got absolutely done on transition. That transition was scary. Big up to you, Cursor. Scary. Ball into the box by Tottenham. It's a save. And then it's walloped up the pitch. One little touch, Griezmann straight into Alvarez and he's in. It's such a beautiful touch from Griezmann. Griezmann made that goal. But Alvarez, just calm, composed, looks up, picks the spot, sticks it in the corner. That's a striker. It's Atletico 5, Tottenham 1. And it's a pretty embarrassing day in Tottenham's history. Why? Because this is the history of the Tottenham. 5-1 is Chalice versus Tulse Hill Predators. Oh my God, you remember Tulse Hill Predators? Do you remember Pello? Tell me you remember Pello. You must remember Pello. Bear of the guys played for Pello. Let me know if you do, Cursor. Yeah, no one else will understand this, but Cursor in the chat grew up in the same area as me. It rings a bell. Who played for Pello? Bear. Hayden played for Pello. Luke played for Pello. Italian Luke. Ben, I think, as well, played for Pello. Matthew didn't. His brother didn't. If you remember Kyle, who was on ends, Kyle, I think played for Pello. It was a local team, and it didn't really last too long. But yeah, that was kind of like the really first proper established 11-a-side football team of the area. I remember having a booklet that was distributed by them. And I was like, yo, I should go and play for Pello. But yeah. Kyle was trash. No, in goal. I think he tried to go in goal. Because I remember Kyle actually gave it a good go in goal. But yeah, on the pitch, he was abysmal. But he could use his hands, though. He could use his hands. Oh, Jose, Daniel, yes, Daniel and Jose, because they're brothers. Daniel, I think might have. Jose was his younger brother. He also was a goalkeeper. Daniel was class. He threw himself about. Yeah, big time. Yeah. Sorry, guys, South London talk. Apologies. Right now, Tottenham are getting absolutely pummeled. It's still 4-0 Bayern Munich. Newcastle still need to score here, man. They're playing much more better than the scoreline suggests. They're not doing themselves any justice here. Keeper comes out, wallops it across. Barcelona have been poor. Millwall are 1 point behind Middlesbrough. No. Are they playing? Oh, go on the Millwall. Never thought you'd hear that from a Chelsea fan now, would you? Yeah, flipping hell. They're 1 point behind. Middlesbrough still have to play a game, though. But this is a great result for Millwall, because Millwall right now are 14 points clear from Derby in 7th, who are not in a playoff spot, which is a great position to be in. Millwall might actually get to a playoff. That would be immense. They have to, man. I really want Millwall to get promoted. No problem, Steve. That's absolutely fine. Oh, a few of the OGs, yeah? Oh, okay. Enjoy it. Be safe out there. Take it easy. Actually, no, I say take it easy. The Paris lot can be a bunch of idiots sometimes. Take it easy, but if things need to get a bit leery, the OGs know what to do. I don't need to say anything. But enjoy out there, Steve. Just be careful. Watch yourself. And have fun. Enjoy the game, if you can. I hope we don't get battered. Joe Linton, Tonali, mate, they are getting all the space in the world. Barcelona are ball watching. I don't understand this. Barca are legitimately just ball watching. Really, really bad defending here from Barcelona. I don't understand what they're trying to do. They're all just, Kubasi tries to get rid, and they're all just looking and standing at the ball. Crazy stuff. Bayern Munich 5-0. It's Elise with a second goal. It's not a good night for Atalanta either, is it? Unbelievable. Barcelona with a decent chance here. Just wide. Rafinha getting the ball across. Lewandowski trying to put it into the bottom corner, and it's about a metre wide. Substitutions. Now, this is where Newcastle win the game. This is where Newcastle win the game. We've got Anthony Gordon coming on. Dan Burn has got the captain's armband now. Trippier is coming off. Who else is coming on here? Okay, Elanga's coming off. No. Osula's coming off. That's a good decision. Coming on, Murphy, Livramento and Gordon. Is he playing Gordon up front? Livramento's going to right back. Another Cobham. Murphy. Yeah, Murphy's going on to the right. And Anthony Gordon is going up front. To be fair, front is, I think, for this, better than Osula. Osula just hasn't really been on it. He's not been lethal enough. He's been in the right positions. He's just not been clinical. I think, oh, that's a foul. That's a foul in the yellow, ref. Foul in the yellow. Good decision. Well done, ref. Well done, ref. I'll tell him foul in the yellow, and he brings out the yellow. Barcelona are struggling here. You're right. Rashford might come on. Rashford might... Is it 6-0? It's 6-0. It's 6-0 Bayern Munich, guys. Oh, my God. Who scored? Bayern Munich, please stop. He's dead already. Do you know what I mean? Who scored? All right, when it loads. Musiala. Yeah, Musiala. Musiala. Hang on, Musiala? Is he back? How long has Musiala been back? Quick, Younes, would you take Somerville at Chelsea to replace our left wings? Yes. I'd take Somerville ahead of what we've got now, if I'm being honest. But I think we should be, like, Newcastle with a big chance there as well. Jacob Murphy couldn't keep it down. But yeah, I would. There's Rashford coming on now as well. Rashford and Ferran Torres are coming on. Rafinha coming off? No, he's getting instruction. So yeah, I'd take Somerville ahead of what we got now, but I do think that we should be aiming, like, we should have a proper killer winger, man. Like, if it was up to me, like, we would have, like, Michael Elise, or we would have, like, do you know what I mean? Like, Lewandowski coming off. To be fair, he's been pretty null and void, but it's not really Lewandowski's fault. I don't blame Lewandowski. Lewandowski's not really got the ball. Bruv, Newcastle are playing it around them for fun. It's not really Lewandowski's fault, but let's see what Rashford can do. It's Dani Olmo as well, by the way, not... what did I say? Did I say Ferran Torres? Yeah, it's Dani Olmo, it's not Ferran Torres. Can Atletico get a sixth, please? I think that would be class. If Atletico can get one more goal, that will just be the icing on the cake. Shall we go and check in on the expressions in the meantime as well? just to see. Let's have a butcher's. As we do have 20 minutes left of this Champions League tie. Yeah, I feel for expressions as well, to be honest. I do. Got to feel for him. Poor guy is struggling. You know, if you support Tottenham, you'd be struggling anyway, but do you get the gist? It's just... He's there. He's still live. Do you know what I mean? He's still functioning. It's good to see. Poor guy. He genuinely looks like he's lost the will to live. Like, he genuinely looks like if I didn't know any better, is KSI still sending in? I can't be. No, he's not. He's not. If I didn't know any better, expressions would have gone and had some herbal essences. Which he's already privy to anyway, so we know. But it's not looking good, blood. Substitution for Barcelona as well, about to go down. Oh, looks like an injury. Is that a hamstring? It is a hamstring. Is that Pedri? Oh, big. Big blow. Olmo coming on for Pedri. No, sorry. Pedri's already off. That's Bernal. My bad. Bernal off and Casado is on. We'll see what's going to happen. We got 17 minutes left of this tie, and I think we've got about 20 left at the Tottenham game, plus stoppage time. We'll see how this pans out. Oh, no, referee got pulled. He got pulled. Barcelona are in. Oh, good defending. Good defending. That Jacob Murphy. Beautiful. Here's Tonali. To Murphy. Again, the ball in behind. Gordon, another one. Gordon, he's in. Give. Yeah. Oh, he's in the post. Yes! Come on! They finally did it. No, he's off. Oh, no. a day off. Why is he off? He's not. He's on. He's flipping on. Gordon was on. That's on. That's onside. That is onside. That is onside. No, I'm changing it. I'm changing it right now. I'm changing the score. Bruv, I'm changing the score. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. It's 1. It's 1-0. There you are. What? Bruv, is VAR dead tonight? What's going on? Someone explain this to me. Is VAR dead? Gordon was onside. Joe Linton? What do you mean Joe Linton? When was he involved? No. Hang on. You know what? Let's go and have a butcher's. Let's go and have a look. Okay. I'll go and be the VAR. I'll do it myself. Let's okay. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, he's offside. Yeah. He's not just offside, he's basically out of the stadium. I mean, yeah, that's as offside as it gets. Really, if you know, yeah, my bad. So, as we were saying, Tottenham are getting battered. Still 5-1 over there. Newcastle, please, man. You can't go to the Nou Camp with a 0-0. You can't. Realistically, right? Newcastle should be up 3-0 by now. I'm not even kidding. It should be an absolute peppering. Look, they're in again. Is he offside? He's offside, isn't he? Yeah, he knows it. Yeah, he's offside. Flipping out. Sheffield Wednesday are 1-0 up, yeah? Good for them. I think they're relegated anyway, so... In fact, Sheffield United were the team to send them down. How funny is that? "15 minutes to go." Well done, Dan Burn. Cool, calm, collected. Header to his goalkeeper. It's been a pretty crazy day of Champions League football, hasn't it? It really has. It really has. Nice little 1-2. Look at that passing. The way that Newcastle are getting in between the lines through the middle is poetic. Poetic. They're doing it with such class and such elegance. And they're doing it so easily too. And this is why I say Premier League teams have an advantage. When they want to be able to move at such a tempo, other countries cannot keep up. He might be offside there. He's in. What kind of shot is that, bruv? Ref! He's just fallen over. I'm just going to say penalty. Newcastle still have it. They still have it. No offside given. Joe Linton, overlapping run. Lewis Hall, ball in. Oh, good clearance. Mate, Newcastle all over them. They're all over them. Flipping score, lads. Score. Get one goal, please. Nigeria were never going to win that case. Let me just be completely honest, right? And this happened to us against Cameroon. We started getting people saying, "Oh, Cameroon are gonna get suspended." Like, bruv, if FIFA are not gonna intervene, yeah, it's done. The game's been played, it's finished. Yeah, unlucky. But back in, Joe Linton. Tonali's in. Oh, flipping hell. Oh my God, guys. Is that a goal kick? Tonali's played well too. But they don't have anything to show for it. Newcastle, guys, score. Because let me tell you, at the new camp, I think it's a different story. Oh, corner ball. All right, Lewis Hall. Please. Ball in. God, keeper clears. Gone back. Don't do a Kinski. Don't do a Kinski. There we are. Well done, Ramsdale. Oh my God. Tottenham have a goal back. It's 5-2. It's Solanke. Good sub. Solanke has scored for Spurs. Let me have a little butchers at that goal real quick. No way has their goalkeeper made a mistake. Oh my God, their goalkeeper made a mistake too. Oblak, what have you done, brother? Yeah, and it's a goal. What has Oblak done there? Oblak tried to pass it to his defense. You see, this is what happens, yeah? This is what happens. And you know what? We deserve this. Yeah, all of us deserve this. Because all of us want to do this. Let's got to pass out the back. Goalkeeper's got to be a flipping midfielder. Yeah, we all deserve this. This is what happens, yeah? Even Oblak sometimes can't pass a ball straight, yeah? We've got, honestly, if I had my way, I would take things back to a time where goalkeepers just would not be involved in the whole passing mechanism of things, yeah? You're just not involved, bruv. You know, boot it long. Do you know what I mean? I swear I would. Or just pass to your nearest guy and don't bother going risky. Like, goalkeepers are now expected to become central midfielders, bruv. It's a shocking pass. They lose it. They take possession to Solanke and he wallops it into the roof of the net and it's 5-2. Just, honestly, game's gone. I hate the whole concept of goalkeepers having to be like it's an obligation now. Do you know what I mean? They have to just because they're an additional body. When most goalkeepers now, not all, most are just not suited. They're just not meant to do this. Do you know what I mean? It's annoying. Make goalkeepers again. Yeah? We can take like MAGA, but make it goalkeepers. So make goalkeepers goalkeep again. MGGA. MG. That's it. MG. To be fair, Oblak has always been with his feet. Yeah, I know. Like most. You only get a few. There's only a few goalkeepers, very few, that you're like, whoa, okay, he can move the ball really well. But it's not. Most goalkeepers are meant to be goalkeepers, not midfielders. Do you know what I mean? So it's insane. Why? I'm not against the idea of it. If you've got a goalkeeper that can do it, cool. But I'm against this obligation, this obsession that everyone has. The goalkeeper must. He must. It's like, why? Why have we got to that point where every team is now obsessed with it? I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Imagine the size of the bus Atletico will bring to their stadium. They don't need to. They can bring the minivan. They can bring the minivan. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Thank you for your cooperation. We reassure you that the situation is now safe. Thank you very much. Cheers. All right, I get it. Can't you see I'm live? Oh, 100%, mate. Yes, Younes, but you're not remembering it affects the field tilt and XG and expected possession stats. Use your brain, mate. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. Sorry, I didn't think of that. I'm really sorry, man. I'm how dumb of me. How dumb of me. Yeah. Ball in Barcelona. Goal kick. 84.5 minutes played. I tell you what, Barcelona will be chuffed with this result. They actually will be chuffed with this result because they're going to take a 0-0 to the Nou Camp without having actually done anything. Do you know what I mean? They'll go to the Nou Camp with a great result from away from home whilst playing poor. Like, it's nuts how that's happened, bruv. Honestly. Newcastle, you're obligated, bruv. Okay, I was just talking about goalkeepers and how they shouldn't be obligated to do flipping passing at the back. Newcastle, you are obligated to score. Absolutely obligated. Can't go to the Nou Camp with a 0-0. You just can't. Realistically, it should be 3-0, like I've said. Here's Murphy. And you know what? Newcastle are playing really well. Really, really well. Nice little 1-2. Ball into the box. Oh, he's in! Yes! Yes! 1-0. There it is. And that counts. That counts. 1-0 Newcastle. Finally! The Jets are out. The Jets heard. The Jets heard that Newcastle scored. The Jets are out to celebrate. Oh, wow. Let's change the score now properly. There we go. There we go. 1-0 to the Toon. And it's Harvey Barnes, who absolutely deserves that, by the way. Absolutely deserves that. He's had a fantastic game overall. And there's no offside. Jacob Murphy. Yeah, little 1-2, no offsides. He's played that beautifully. Beautiful ball in. Goalkeeper, the defender at the back. But who was that? Is that Rafinha? Who was that at the back post? Let him go. And he's watching him as well. Just let him go. He scuffed the finish, though. It's the goalkeeper. It's Garcia. He's kind of hit it into his own net with his chest. But it's 1-0. Just as I was saying, they had to get something, right? They had to get something. You were obligated to leave with something. They go and get it. Very happy. Finally. Now they get to go to the Nou Camp. Araujo. You're right. That's the one. Now they get to go to the Nou Camp. Goal given. I mean, there's no offside. I don't know why it was checked. Oh, so you checked that, yeah? All the other flipping checks that were meant to be checked weren't checked. But we'll take it. We'll take it. I'm telling you, I said this in the first half. Barcelona's defending has been atrocious. Absolutely shocking. It's so easy to get the ball in behind against Barcelona. All you got to do, 1-2, send. Done. Bruv, you'd think Ange Postecoglou's managing Barca right now. It's ridiculous. That's the way that you can easily just get the ball over the top. Easy. Through or over the top. Piece of cake. Just make a run. Make a run and you'll get it. Really, really bad. Defending, shocking from Barcelona. Puyol and Piqué right now must be crying. Yeah? With the defending that we're seeing from Barcelona. They're thinking, I didn't die for this. Do you know what I mean? Especially Puyol. Puyol must be disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. And Barca have not played well. Like I've said. I told you at the beginning, I was suspecting there'll be a shock. Newcastle will win today. And they're about to do it. Although I said 2-1. That's me giving Barca too much credit. Newcastle should have scored 3 or 4 by now. So I don't think my 2 is really wrong. It's like I said, Spurs would get battered 3-1. And now it's 5-2. So, actually, to be fair to Spurs, they actually turned it around a little bit. They got 2 goals and I only said they'd get 1. They've still let in 5, though. That's what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about Newcastle going to the new camp and then getting killed. And just because it's the new camp. Do you know what I mean? Just because it's at home. And I think Newcastle might show too much respect. And they might get a bit too... Their heads might go easier. You see, but this is Newcastle. This is what I don't understand. Newcastle will come out and put a performance like we've seen tonight, right? Sticking it on Barcelona for fun. And then they'll play Burnley and lose. Do you know what I mean? And then they'll put on a decent display and then get some sort of draw in the Premier League. And then they'll win a game. Then they'll go and play Champions League, do really well, come back and get battered. Like, it's just... Newcastle can be so bipolar. So bipolar. That Harvey Barnes coming off. Harvey Barnes coming off, I think he deserves a little bit of a standing ovation. Fair play to him. We play that way too. No, I think Newcastle do it more. So much so, look, I'll prove it. Teams are scared of St. James's Park. They just are. And you can see why. Are teams really scared of Stamford Bridge? No, not really. In fact, in the nick of time. Good defending. I think that's offside. But we don't have the same force at the bridge like these do at St. James's Park. But when they want to switch it on against a big team, like I get it, we do in a big game, we might show up. Newcastle seem to choose when they want to show up. It's ridiculous. Like, when they're up for it, no one can beat them. And then when they're not up for it, they fold hard. It's crazy. Newcastle, such a weird side. Such a weird side. Results elsewhere, by the way, and we're going to finish with the Tottenham game after this because this game's going to finish first. Newcastle 1, Barcelona 0 with 2.5 minutes left of stoppage time. It's still Atletico Madrid 5, Tottenham 2, Atalanta 0, Bayern Munich 6. What has happened tonight? What has happened tonight? I hope tonight is nothing to go by for tomorrow. Unless it's going to be Chelsea winning 5-0. Great night of Champions League football overall. We got goals galore and a shock. So goals galore and one shock equals fantastic night of Champions League football. We got a 6-0, a 5-2, and we got Newcastle beating Barcelona and Tottenham getting killed. I mean, that's a great night. Do you know what I mean? Look, again, Barcelona getting bopped around. Bopped. Oh, look at that distribution. Beautiful. Newcastle. Why don't Newcastle play like this in the league? Honestly, if they do this in the Prem, mate, they're winning the title. Look at the intensity. But then again, I think I'll tell you why. I'll always stick to this. When Premier League teams are playing against, especially Spanish teams, Italian teams, German teams, we overpower. We overpower physically. We're too much to handle. The pace and the speed and the strength, we're too much to handle. Barcelona have a lot of quality, and that's what gets them through, because man for man, quality for quality, they've got a much better team than Newcastle. But Newcastle have a more functioning team and group on a metric level compared to Barcelona, because they compete in a superior league. It's as simple as that. The French... This is going to sound bizarre because people call the French the Farmers League. But if there's ever a league that will come second to the Prem in terms of urgency, intensity, strength, physicality, it's now the French League. Honestly, now the French League. Not for quality. So the French League's quality is a lot less compared to everyone else. A lot less. But the same metric that gives the Prem so much of an advantage, I think second place is Ligue 1. Now, it wasn't like that before, but I think Ligue 1. No changes elsewhere. as we're coming into stoppage time, even in the other games. Still, 6-1. Atalanta have scored. Pasalic with the goal in the 93rd minute. Oh, Tonali got skinned. Barca now putting a bit of pressure on. Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Oh, what have you done? Is that Thiaw? Penalty Barcelona. Oh, for flip's sake. No, 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 no. Please tell me he dived. No, no, no. Oh, no, it's a pen. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Oh, crap. Olmo going around Thiaw and he's clipped him on the leg and brought him down. Oh, for flip's sake, man. You see what happens? You see, this is why. This is why you got to put your chances away. This is why you got to put your chances away. You got to be clinical, man. You got to be, at this level, you got to be clinical. This is why. It's Lamine Yamal. Please, miss. Please, miss. Ramsdale, if there's ever a time. If there's ever a time. Oh, Barca don't deserve this. Oh, forget out of here. Get out of here. Look at Yamal giving it large. Bruv, your team were crap. Unbelievable. No, Barcelona do not deserve that equalizer. Like I've said, realistically, Newcastle should be about 4-0 up. Do you know what I mean? Easily. There is sound. Oh, refresh to here. Refresh, then refresh. Oh, is it done? Oh, that's a flipping. That's horrible. That is a stab in the back. And it's not done. It's 90 minutes. You know, it'll go to the second leg, but get rid of the timer there. Let's finish off with the Tottenham game and see what's going on over there. Newcastle have a 1-1 to take to the Nou Camp, but it's just not good enough. Because realistically, Barcelona are probably going to win about 3-0 over there now. Do you know what I mean? I agree. Newcastle's hard work wasted. All wasted. They had a fantastic game overall, and it's just wasted. Oh, gutting. Absolutely gutting. Newcastle will hate themselves for that, and correctly so. My goodness, 2 Tottenham players have been taken out at the same time here. Oh no, what did KSI do? What's he done? Oh no, there's nothing new. There's nothing new. But big up the Dagenham and Redbridge. Now, so basically, the score right now is 5-2. Tottenham need to beat Atletico 4-0. Or at least 3-0 to go to extra time. Unreal. What a night. Yeah, it's not happening. It's not, if anything, Atletico would probably beat them at Tottenham as well. It's been a pleasure, everyone. We're about to wrap this one up as soon as this game finishes. It's about to finish. Paolinia's on the ground trying to wake up. I'm not surprised, you know, playing at Tottenham can sometimes be a bit of a burden on the mind. It can knock you out. Oh my God, look at that. Let's look at that. No communication. Paulinia collides with his own teammate and they both head each other in the heads. Tudor might actually get sacked. I can't even lie. He might actually get sacked, which is insane. He might get sacked. Should be crazy. But then who would you bring in? That's the problem. Who would you bring in? If players are going to come off the pitch, I think Tottenham are about to go down to 9 men. Oh, no, sorry. The rule is if both players go down at the same time, you don't have to come off the pitch. Why is it that he's coming off? I swear if 2 players go down at the same time, they don't have to come off. Or is that that's a Premier League rule, isn't it? Is that a Premier League rule? That's not a Champions League rule. Or UEFA rule. Can we just take a little image of this, by the way? Just, he genuinely cannot live anymore. Like, he's actually toast. I mean, he's toast. He's actually finished. Poor guy. I'm looking forward to seeing his review and seeing what the Tottenham lot are going to be saying after tonight, because it's going to be an absolute meltdown. Absolute meltdown. The fans have left the ground. They're happy with a win. No point staying. Another Tottenham player's down. Romero. I think he's concussed. He's seeing stars. He's probably thinking, get me out of this football club. For all that's holy, can you please get me out of this football club? I want to go home. Oh, Tudor. Oh, but the refs ended the game anyway. Romero was coming off the pitch. I don't even think there was a sub. Did they use up all their subs? Yeah, they did. They used all their subs. They used all their subs, and Romero was walking off the pitch, and the game wasn't over, and the game is now over after he walked off the pitch. Bruv, I think the ref done that out of sympathy. It's just like, listen, Tottenham are so in the mud, they are voluntarily going down to 10 men. So, oh yeah, 1 extra if it's a head injury. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Which means that they would have been able to, but they didn't have anyone prepped. Anyway, it's over. Tottenham have been killed, Newcastle have been robbed, and Atalanta have been murdered. So, guys, I'll catch all of you tomorrow over on Younes Talks Chelsea for the PSG Chelsea watch-along. Make sure you guys are there. Thank you all so much. Make sure you're here as well for the weekend, where we will go through other watch-alongs on here for other games happening. Much appreciated. I'll catch all of you then. Thank you all so much, people. We'll see all of you in a bit. Take care and peace.